Welcome back to the channel. Today we have 2026 Jan P3 walkthrough. It is Edmond. Don't forget to subscribe. Question 1, we have a function g of x. Now we need to show that g of x equal to 0 as a root of alpha between 0.7 and 0.8. What we do here, we find the g of 0.7. So we substitute 0.7 in our equation. So 0.3 into 0.7 minus 5 plus 5 into sine of 0.7 squared. Then you press your calculator and you get your answer, which is negative 0.55. Then you also check 0.8. So you have 3 into 0.8 minus 5 plus 5 into sine of 0.8 squared, which is 0.39. Therefore, you're going to make your conclusion. Say that what you see here, you have seen a change of sign. You've seen a change of sign because this is negative, and then this is positive. There's a change of sign, and the graph is continuous in the interval. And the graph is continuous in the interval. Continuous between 0.7 and 0.8. Therefore, there is a root. Therefore, there is a root. Remember to always put the conclusion. Okay. The next part. Part B, I'll raise this space. When you look at part B, they're asking us to show that g of x can be written in this format. When you look at this equation, look at your g of x. Gx equals to 3x minus 5 plus 5 sine of x squared. Now, if you see what the x they made the subject over here, you have the x sign and you also have the power of 1 over 2. That means they made this x over here the subject. So always identify which x is being made the subject. So they made the x squared inside the subject. So how do you make x squared inside the subject? So you have your 3x minus 5 plus 5 sine of x squared is equal to what? Is equal to 0. So you have 5 of sine x squared is equal to 5 minus 3x. Then you're going to divide by 5. So you have sine of x squared is equal to 5 over 3x divided by 5. Then you're going to take the sine inverse, and then you can also simplify. So you have x squared as equal to sine inverse, or sine minus 1, or arc sine of 1 minus 0.6x. So you have your x as equal to the square root. That is sine inverse of 1 minus 0.6x. All of it, because to get the square root of all of it, which is a half. That is your expression. I'm writing all these steps because I'm explaining, but you can skip some of the steps. So that means your value of p is 0.6. All right, now we move on to the next part. That's the 1 mark question, but you can always reduce the steps. Part C is asking us to find p, the value of p, using this as our iteration. We're starting from x1 as 0.7. That means to get x2, we are going to substitute the first x1, that is arc sine, that's sine inverse, or sine minus 1. You can write it whichever you want, of 1 minus 0.6. Now our xn is the x1, which is 0.7, and then you place this on the calculator, but all of it is under a root, which is power of what? Which is power of a half. When you place this in your calculator, you find out that your x2 will be 0.786593. And then to 4 decimal places, you just have 0.7866 as your answer. And then the same find by repeated iteration the value of alpha, giving your answer to 4 decimal places. You are going to keep on getting these approximation, x3, x4, x5, and so on. But as we said, there's always a simple way of doing this on the calculator. Now, what I'll do on the calculator, I'll show you on the calculator what I put into the calculator.